Hi everyone. Sorry about that. I'm just being silly. So I've been meaning to record stuff, but I've been really busy with schoolwork, as you can see. A lot of writing annotations and stuff, and I haven't finished this. But I found a little bit of time, no interruptions, I'm hoping. So let's get started. So the topic for today is New Year's resolutions for 2014. Woo! Okay, so I had actually made this video before, but the only thing is that my computer messed up and I couldn't get the video uploaded and a whole big mess, and then, yeah, I barely got to it. So, not that I barely got to it, it's just every time I started recording something, there was always an interruption of some sort. So, right now the house is pretty much empty except for my sister, in the other room, but she's like busy with music. So, resolution number one would be goodbye drama llamas, okay? So, what do I mean by that, okay? Drama llamas. Okay, so there has been a lot of drama going on, and I hate that, especially because when drama gets in between relationships, friendships, family, and it's just ridiculous, okay? I hate it. I love, things to be peaceful. I like for everyone of us to get along. I understand there has to be conflict at some point because we all have different tastes. We all like different things. And it's bound to happen. But when it happens to where it's detrimental to people's health, then that's just not good. One thing is, I had to basically tell some friends to back off, for my life because I didn't like it. I'm fixing this because it just didn't look weird. So, yeah, I actually had to get rid of some friends and just be like, I'm sorry, I can't have you in my life because I'm tired of the drama. Either change or, you know, just leave me alone. I don't want it. So, that's what happened. Especially with like even like in my relationship, my past relationship, which I'm not in one right now. So, anyways, there was drama involved, and it was no, it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. So goodbye, drama llamas. Goodbye. It hurts to say it actually, but it has to be done. It's not good. It's not healthy. So resolution number two, okay, is me wanting to be healthy. By that I mean I need to like de-stress. I need to eat healthier. And I have been trying to do that. Almost every food we eat has salt or sugar or both. So I've been drinking a lot more water. I do drink tea, but I try to limit the amount of soda I drink, and it actually doesn't taste as good anymore. And the same thing with candies. Like, I love Mexican candies, and especially Duvalines, if you guys know, they come with like these little spoons. And so, yeah, they don't taste as awesome anymore. Ice cream tastes super sweet. Um, and I can't stand greasy foods. And for some reason, I have been craving more vegetables and a little bit of like spicy foods. So that's always good, I guess. Yeah. Resolution number three. I need to learn how to drive, like properly learn how to drive. Um, I need to get my license. I need to do that because, I mean, I love my parents, but they kind of treat me and my sister, no, my younger sister, like we are still children. Like they don't want to teach us how to drive. They don't want to do that. It's, to them, I guess us growing up would mean, wow, you're leaving. Um, but I need to get to places and I need to be able to get to my job, be able to do that. I can't depend on everyone all the time. And while public transportation is awesome, I mean, I wouldn't mind driving up to like the station and taking the train from there. Because waiting for the bus, I can't wait 1 hour for the bus. If I miss my bus, I have to wait another hour for it. Or walk, and it's gonna take about an hour to walk. So, actually might take less, but you can see I'm chunky, okay? I'm gonna take a while, because that's just me. I know my body, so I know how I am at walking. So that's one thing. That and not only that, I really always feel guilty. Like I have to offer people money. Like, hey, you give me a ride. How much do I owe you? And then when I don't have the money, I'm like, oh oh crap, like I owe them money, like or something. So I always feel guilty about that, and I really don't like that, and I feel like an inconvenience to some people sometimes. And while I know some of my friends that don't mind picking me up, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if they're having like a bad day, I wouldn't want them to have to worry about picking me up from somewhere. Resolution number 4 is pushing the limits. By that I mean more like putting my foot down kind of thing on some things. And probably that didn't make sense. Anyways, what I mean by that is, last year I gave up on so many things. You know, like when you're in a relationship, you want to spend so much time with the person you love. And one of the things is that my ex wanted me to go to his place all the time, like almost every single day. Like, no, every single day, actually. That I would put it off, having to do my homework, and then I would come home at night, like in the afternoons, evenings, whatever, and I would be doing my homework. I would stay up just doing homework, and I had practically no sleep. No sleep makes people grumpy. No sleep makes people really tired and stressed. That's not healthy. So one of the things that I want to do is that if I get into a relationship, I want to tell the guy like, hey, my family and my friends and school and you are important. So we're gonna have to work out schedule and make the most out of that time that we spend together, because that's really what I wanted to do. And I kind of wanted my ex to see that, like, hey, um, let's have set times, set days that we meet up, and especially when he started working, I wanted to do something like that, like, hey, since you're working, and at the time I wasn't working, I was like, I wanted to just like say this to him and be like, hey, why don't we like, if you have a free day and I don't have anything like on weekends, meet up, make the most out of that time, even if we just meet up for like an hour or so. Make the most out of it and just, we can appreciate it more. But that never happened. Naturally, from when he started working, he kind of just didn't hang out with me as much anymore. And I mean, I just assumed it was because he was tired, but then in reality, it was just, I don't know what he was doing behind my back kind of thing. So, yeah, I want to do that because I want them to understand, like, hey, my family's important. I want my family, my family's always going to be there. So I can't just push them away. With friends, and this goes into a resolution number 5, rebuilding, relationships, with friends and family. My friends are important too. And, with schoolwork, of course, I mean, school is also important. I have school friends that I don't really see outside of school, so I only have school to make the most out of it. And outside of home, with friends, I don't always get to see everyone. The same thing with family. We don't always get to hang out. We don't always get to experience everything that we want to do. And, people are working, go to school. And it's just, I don't know, I want to have like a balance. Resolution number 6 is actually to be more creative. And by that I mean, like, I used to be very creative, and, I just sort of lost touch with that creativity. That now it's, I know, I struggle to write a paper. I struggle to do this, to do that. Because I've always worked around the creativity and, used it to my full advantage. And now it's like, where is it? It's sort of gone somewhere. So I need to work on that. And so those are part of my resolutions. So what are your resolutions? Write in the comments, like this video, subscribe. So yeah, let me know, what are they? Make a video response, or something like that. Okay? So love you guys. Mwah! And yes, I was able to cut down the video, woo, to less than 9 minutes. Okay, goodbye.